Bryce, Robin, and Heather, you see that Olive is coming out of here holding like a little holding a little egg while Marigold is on the shoulder and Bumble's just buzzing happily next to her.
I thought you said that she. I thought she said that she put it in her bag.
Oh, did you put it in your bag?
Yeah, I put my bag.
Never mind then. Yeah, you don't see it.
I come waving though.
Yeah, Olive.
Oh, hey!
Welcome
You
back.
you would never guess what happened.
Oh, literally what I was about to say. Check it out.
Oh.
Shows the picture.
Ooh.
You see a nice picture of Abra. Good quality.
That's very cute. Did you catch it?
No, unfortunately, it ran away before.
Oh, did we crash?
But
Oh.
Oh.
We crashed.
I think.
Darn it.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we crashed.
I knew something was up when I heard all the static.
Oh, that's gonna be a two-parter.
Oh no, two-parter.
No.
Yeah, it happens. Okay, sorry to interrupt you guys.
Very cool.
No, oh yeah, unfortunately it ran away. Well, not ran, it teleported, I guess. But yeah, it went away when I took the picture.
Still a very nice picture.
Yeah, do you know how hard it is to like come across an Abra and like get it to stay still long enough to take a picture of it?
Definitely.
I might actually be able to sell this. Like, it's a good picture of a Pokemon people can't really take pictures of that easily.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some collector looking for one of those.
Yeah.
That's what the professor said, at least. Right, Professor?
I said that you could sell it? Just deadpan looking at you. Terry's looking at you. Ricardo's looking at you. None of them heard him talk.
Well, yeah, like, didn't she talk to me about it? I could have swore I was here telling you all about it. Was this like the time when I tried to use that thing in the Pokemon Center?
Oh, you heard the words of the old man. Good to know. That's still happening.
I'm very concerned.
You'll understand one day.
Okay, should we keep moving?
Oh, wait, no. I have two things. Two things.
Oh, do share.
One, Bumble found a King's Rock. Very cool. Very neat.
Oh,
I think Ziggy Wiggy would love it. And two, there's a daycare over there. And they gave me an egg.
You see Bryce tense up. Like, it is visible, like, with his musculature, that he's just ramrod straight and ready to just bolt.
Huh? Bryce, are you okay?
Egg, you said?
Yeah?
Egg. Okay,
yeah.
okay. He's
as you're backing up, you back up into Henry. It's just like, isn't that cool, Bryce? It's an egg. It could be any kind of Pokemon.
Yeah, it could be any kind of Pokemon.
Yeah, it could be anything.
That could be Togepi. I should be going over here.
Wait, no, I was also told to be careful by the water side.
Wait, what?
Apparently, there's a Pokemon that is not from this region. I was right here, and now it's just kind of residing near the water, and it's been causing trouble.
That might have been the shadow I saw earlier.
Yeah, it might have
Wait,
been.
what? Shadow. Pokemon cause
Yeah.
trouble. Wait, what route are we on?
You're on Route 34.
Isn't that the route that a certain boy was from? Like a boy
Who?
that's in my pocket currently?
No,
Oh. Was he not from this route?
Route 35.
Yeah.
It was the two
I
routes
thought that was
connecting
Phenxyl.
to. It was the two routes connecting to the national park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. They
Oh,
weren't. It wasn't.
complete
It wasn't.
misunderstanding.
Yeah, it wasn't in reference to you. I figured you would make that mistake of like the reference, but actually, it was something else entirely.
So,
That's
I
the
have an idea.
route that thing was from, right?
I don't know
Or
what you're talking about.
Scyther
No.
was a guardian Pokemon, and I caught him. Pokemon causing trouble recently.
Bryce, I don't think those are connected.
Oh, thank.
Yeah, we are too far away.
Oh,
There's a city between here and there. I don't think a Scyther would want to walk through that.
you know what? Fair. Okay, but still doesn't change the fact that I feel like I need to do something.
I get that. Okay, let's deal with the problem.
We're going there?
We are... Well, I'm thinking we could go to deal with the unruly large Pokemon in the water.
I think I'm gonna just stay over here. Yeah, I'm not much of a fighter.
You do have a baby Pokemon. You probably don't want to get it in trouble if you can help it. But if you're afraid for it, I
Yeah,
could hold
yeah.
on to it for you.
Oh no. I want to keep a close eye on this one.
Olive,
Yeah?
are you afraid of water?
Maybe. Maybe.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fine. Stay here
It's
if you want to.
oddly the most normal of fears I've heard of recently.
Yeah, totally normal. Hugs Bumble.
Bumble just
Totally normal.
Bumble just knows what's going on. Is just like accepting the hug and going into it, just like Buzz, Buzz. If Bumble was able to pat your head, it would.
Yeah,
Well, it can
yeah.
nuzzle.
It does do a nuzzle.
You can. You'll nuzzle.
You need a head to nuzzle, and it got 3.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I don't think I want to go near.
Sawaddle
Completely fine.
Sawaddle looks to you, Olive. Nudges you with its head. Sawaddle. Gives like a little nod.
Oh.
Trails down. Looks to you all. Little beady eyes ready for a fight. It has volunteered.
Oh,
Marigold has.
The bravest one.
Marigold is ready to fight in Olive's place.
I'm gonna salute
Bryce.
Marigold.
Bryce kneels down towards this tiny little leaf caterpillar thing.
It goes on your arm.
Not yet.
Oh.
Yeah, not yet. I knew the minute I saw you, there was something that I had in common with you. I didn't know what it was. Now I see it. You too have the fire inside you.
As
You will
you're
do what's right.
saying all
Reaches
this,
down.
as you're saying all this, you realize that Marigold is every now and then, like every time like you talk, tries to look at you, but also every time that Robin moves away, just immediately darts over to like to Robin, and then immediately goes back to looking at you.
I know. I too am ready to get towards the water.
I
See
will
what's going on.
see if I can keep an eye from here afar.
Here.
So Waddle will crawl up your leg onto your shoulder.
I reach down for him.
I know. It goes up your leg onto your shoulder, so Waddle takes the long road.
The long way around.
Fair enough. Hey,
No
Doc.
easy routes.
Doc, do you mind handing Terry over to Olive? He doesn't really like water, so might as well give her to her.
Don't worry, I'll stay back here with her. You all should be fine. Yeah, no problem. No problem, daughter. It's gonna eventually become canon, just because we're the joke.
Joking about it.
Are you gonna come with us too? You can have one of my Pokemon if you want. If you don't have.
If it's a little dangerous, I'd actually probably like to stay a little bit away from it, if I could.
Understandable.
Me.
Oh.
Here, even if that's the case, you should probably take this.
Are you okay?
Oh?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. I am still in the room.
Oh. Let me just save
I
just in
guess.
case.
No, I think I think just my connection short-circuited there.
Could have, but I'm just making sure just in case by saving the room.
Yeah, I'm back now. I'm good. We're good. Everything's fine.
I also realized something. Gotta be ready for Star in the future, because Star did say he was gonna wait for you guys for a little bit.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Wherever he is.
Wherever he is.
He is somewhere.
I'm gonna hand Rocky's Pokeball to Henry, since water, fire, rock type.
Okay. Very fair.
Yeah. Just in case something happens over here, he has a relatively strong Pokemon to fall back on.
Just in case I die, you can have my Pokemon.
Inherit my Pokemon. Here we go.
Wow.
Henry will be my next
You know you could do that.
Just like has like a has the hat. Just teary-eyed at like a ruined battlefield, has the hat in his hands. I'll be like you one day. The very best.
It's silhouette in the clouds.
Silhouette in the clouds. Meanwhile, since it's the Pokemon, you aren't actually dead, but Ricardo's just carrying your unconscious body through the woods.
I mean, he does have the strength of 10 men.
Yes, he does.
I did read the Pokedex entry.
Oh, right.
But you guys are gonna try and head down?
Yes.
Okay.
Also doesn't get muscle fatigue.
You all will head over downward. I'm gonna just grab you guys. Henry's not with you, but so you guys are gonna be heading down the route. You do see that this guy is around, like over here. If you guys want to interact with him at all, or you can just head further towards the water.
Yeah, sure.
Hey,
Yeah, sure. We'll approach him.
Hey, dude.
Huh? Oh, a lot of you. Hi there.
Yes, hello.
have you seen a big Pokemon around here? Like, supposedly like in the water, causing ruckus?
Oh, are you talking about the Araquanid?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the Araquanid. It's a bug Pokemon. Bug water.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. I don't really
Hey,
know,
you
like...
wouldn't happen to be a trainer, would you?
Yeah, I'm a trainer. What's up?
Do you want to help us take it down?
I guess, sure. I guess one thing though, then, if we do defeat it, would it be alright if I catch it?
Yeah, sure.
I'm a bit of yeah, thanks. I'm a bit of a fan of various kinds of Pokemon. My name's Zane. I'm a Pokemon maniac.
Oh, nice to meet
Oh,
you.
nice to
I'm
meet you.
Robin.
I'm Bryce. Martial artist.
I'm Heather.
Oh, we're giving our titles. Yeah, I'm psychic.
I'm not.
I'm not.
I'm not. Well, I guess then we get to join. I think that I saw another Pokemon going actually towards that area.
Oh,
Last time I saw you, it was in and there was a shadow inside the water. I'm not sure whether that could be the Arquanet that we'll be looking for.
Yeah, there was some kind of Pokemon, I think, going towards that area, actually, because that's typically where the Araquanid is. The daycare workers kind of, they come by every now and then to guard the general area, and it knows to stay away, but they can't really stay there 24/7, and there's been some problems going on up in Goldenrod, so we haven't been able to really get anyone to take care of this. So, I mean, yeah, like, I could try and help.
yeah, with all of us working together, it should, well, if not a piece of cake, it'd be plausible.
Okay, yeah, sure, I'm down.
So, any ideas on how we'll be able to pull him out of the water?
Oh, just approach.
Yeah, if he's causing a lot of trouble for the Pokemon in the area, he'd probably pretty hostile, like, towards anything that came near land or sea.
Yeah, there's a little bit of trouble. Not too much. As he says that, you see that the Wooper has been, like, the Woopers have been, like, kind of, like, just drifting. Woopa, woopa. Goes towards the big shadow, and it's just,
Oh, no.
it goes under the water from that.
Must
However,
have just got taken under.
as that happens, it seems to just, the Wooper just gets sent out of the water, falls into the water off in the distance, comes back up, whoopa, just going down the stream. It's just going
that's
down.
fine.
I guess they don't taste good. Who knew?
As you do hear, though, a Pokemon shouting out, "Foul! Foul it! Foul!" As there's a little Pokemon near that shadow, which the shadow then starts to rise out of the water.
Okay, action time. Or showtime. Yeah, that's a good word for it.
As we'll go to the actual boss encounter of this region. Or not this region, this area.
Yee.
Oh, all the way down here. Okay.
Sort of like
Oh,
sort of
okay.
like in this area. So like don't worry too much about
Oh, the boy.
as you see a lone bean
Alone being.
facing off against this
Lone
giant this large Pokemon. Get out of here.
Okay.
Okay, save the boy.
As meanwhile, back with you, Olive.
Yeah.
You're kind of looking off into the distance, and you're thinking, like, I want you to roll me a courage.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, it's a bug Pokemon, but then also, oh my god, water.
I want you to roll me your courage with a thought of, you see this giant bug Pokemon, and you know that, even though it's near the water, Marigold is over there. Never mind. You tense up in fear, and you can't be able to move.
It's fine.
God. Oh
Marigold's got that big, strong, strapping young lad. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. I don't know.
You'll be fine. You got
As
this, Marigold.
Is Marigold male or female?
Female.
female.
Okay.
I have a
she'll be
problem with
fine.
saying it with Pokemon.
Yeah. It may.
Yeah. But yeah.
Well, seems like this is going to be a combat encounter.
Yep, one of the bigger ones of this is I will
Boss raid.
actually
Boss raid.
give Phantom. I don't have the actually I might have the cards actually. Would you like to control Zane's Pokemon?
Oh. Okay, sure.
Okay.
Why not? It's not a good thing for me to control it because I'm not good at this, but yeah. Sure.
I mean, it gives you something to
I'm
do,
not-
so that way you're not just sitting out of an entire combat encounter.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure whether I will. He will obey me this time around, but I'm taking out lands for this fight.
I can just control the beam. What are you talking about? No kidding.
Yeah, you control the bean for far away.
We're far away.
As let me go ahead and give you the the Pokemon that this trainer has. As you will be able to choose which one of these Pokemon he brings out. And in a way, this also kind of like will spoil to you guys a little bit of what this trainer has. But I'm fine with that. I'm not too upset with like secrets being shown because it doesn't matter too much. Especially because the second one I screwed up on the ability, so the ability it has isn't what it actually has.
Oh, okay.
And it doesn't have really a combat-based ability, so
Oh.
Ooh.
you see that this trainer, which you can realize from the Pokemon is probably a Paldean trainer, has you see that it has that they have a set total or a Gimmighoul, whichever one you want to use, he will bring out.
So you present to me a ghost type Pokemon.
Yes, I do.
And you expect me not to choose the ghost type Pokemon?
I expect you to choose whichever Pokemon you want to choose.
I'm choosing the ghost type Pokemon.
Very fair. For this encounter, he will only use the ghost type Pokemon. The other Pokemon will not be used.
Okay.
I probably should just use the tokens rather than the actual stats, but who cares? I don't imagine you guys will remember everything, so that's cool.
Yeah.
As you will have control of this Gimmighoul named Gil.
Wow.
And yeah, I would like everyone to roll your to do the roll stuffs. Actually, here's what we can do. Actually, 1 second.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm gonna real quick grab this, put us over here, lock this, and then yoink.
Oh.
Ooh,
This is gonna make more sense. Kind of like how the Pokemon games do it.
Yeah.
You guys have like a little battle arena instead.
Okay.
We have been isekai
And then
to an
we're-
arena, but just
And then
facing-
just like the games, it's like we're all just arranged like a line for Pokemon. Right?
Yeah,
Just
effectively,
Get
yeah.
some water.
That's fair.
Yeah.
As this Pokemon sees these various Pokemon show up, just looks around. Fall?
Don't worry, little guy. We got your back. Let's take him
Oh.
down.
Okay then, roll me that initiatives.
Initiative.
So what you roll,
Init.
Phantom, is you'll roll the Pokemon speed with a d20. You can roll right here.
Yes.
This one
I
right
was
here.
gonna use special dice.
Yeah.
Wow.
So then, on the Pokemon's token, just put like put the number that they got. That'll effectively be their thing, and I'm gonna roll for the bigger Pokemon.
Oh wait, was it supposed to add its something?
It's supposed to add its speed. So you add 7
Oh, okay.
plus the 2, so that's a 9 for its speed. Meanwhile,
Right,
this
there we
one, okay.
Oh great! Wow.
16. Let me go ahead and look at the stats for this Pokemon, because it's been a little bit. Even though I kind of just made it a little bit ago. But, okay. Not too bad, not too bad. 19.
And
I rolled and I
Four.
get 18.
Okay. So Lance has
Well done.
18, Map has 14. Ricardo has 15.
no, that's the old thing.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'm rolling it now. 7 plus 4 for him.
Gotcha.
Oh wait, am I rolled
11.
right? I forgot. At speed as well, right?
Yeah, it's speed.
So that's
Mr.
18
Godster, could I
plus
do a thing?
6.
1 second. I need to just
Oh, and
stretch for a second.
Full HP now.
Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
I would like to do a thing.
Go for it.
What's your thing?
Could I use 2 Pokemon in this battle?
Yes you can. You can be able to use 2 Pokemon, it's just that you will only be able to, control one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm technically doing that too.
You won't be able to control Marigold. Marigold will go on Marigold's own because you're not, Marigold's trainer. So you will
okay.
you will control Ricardo. Marigold effectively came in as a wild card of this fight.
Yeah, I'm like Marigold.
You want to roll marigolds?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna roll. Actually, Phantom, roll for Marigold because it is your
Okay.
Pokemon technically.
Okay, I'm gonna use my dice.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
So I got 24.
All right, Marigold.
Gotcha.
So
Oh my
Let's
god!
Marigold. Let's go, Marigold.
So
so
Marigold got a nat 20. So
Oh.
even though your speed is higher, even though Lance's speed is higher, Marigold will go before Lance because that nat 20.
I understand, yeah. Not 20, yeah. Okay.
My little baby.
so you said that we can have 2 Pokemon out.
Yes. Uh-oh. Are
Actually, before we...
Bryce,
Wait,
remember
Yeah.
one big thing. You haven't talked to this Pokemon yet. You just
Right.
just as a reminder to you, your only other Pokemon, you haven't talked to it yet.
Fair.
I was about to actually do a friend or foe check actually beforehand.
A what?
A friend or foe.
Friend or foe? What's a friend? What was the friend or foe? Let me go ahead and look at it. Friend or foe? Roll an empathy. You can go for it against this Pokemon. Sure, go for it.
Okay, let's do that while we have it. 5 plus wait, yeah.
5 plus your
empathy.
5 plus your empathy,
9.
which is 9. You're not able to
No.
get an idea of what this Pokemon is got in its brain, but I mean, like, you did hear that it kind of has been causing problems, so it doesn't seem to be a nice Pokemon. Also,
Yeah.
just gotta go ahead and say, one of you is a shadow.
Oh,
Yeah, big.
Oh.
One of you is a shadow, so it seems like it's always been this size for you guys, but it wasn't normally until Bryce showed up.
Oh my
Basically,
I know what I must do.
the world has rewrote itself. Welcome back, Kame.
Boy.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We're gonna
So
die.
big. So big.
So big.
Oh, the shadow did the thing?
The shadow has boosted the Pokemon up.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
In a certain
that's
way.
fair.
So yeah, like don't worry, because here's the thing, Phantom. If you went and actually tried to fight that Ariados, it would have done the same thing for you.
Oh, good thing.
Yeah,
It would have been big spider.
it would have been a bigger opponent, bigger boss, or if you weren't fighting a boss, harder challenge.
I was basically checking whether there is a misunderstanding or not, but it seems that my check doesn't work.
No, your check didn't work
Yeah, so
because it has to.
Also,
It's
what the-
their individuality plus 10, and this is obviously like a Pokemon with a higher individuality. So you as it with a 9, even with a 9, typically there's a base value of 10, typically. So you need to beat their individuality to be able to kind of like basically beat their individuality's AC to get a tell.
Yeah.
Also, what were you
That's
saying,
not
Phantom?
gonna happen.
If I were here, did the shadows stack? Would this have been ×2?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes. That's
Okay.
that's part of the reason I was trying to grab you over here, because I thought that would be funny. But
That would have been funny. Okay.
But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and start off actually with Marigold at the top of the round,
Oh, baby.
as it's gonna roll its individuality. It doesn't really have a high
yeah.
individuality,
Not at all.
so it's gonna need a high roll for this.
You got this, sweet baby. I know you do. Oh.
10.
And
I mean, hey, it's 10. That's middle.
Marigold stands up, looks it dead in the eyes, all of them, as it sits there. And then it goes over to Lance's turn. You'll find out if it did anything on its next turn.
Roll intimidation.
Okay.
No kidding.
Evolve.
So first-
Clearly,
of
it's
all,
preparing a sunny.
I
solar.
think the fact that this is a boss, one of them is a boss, and it's shadow as well. I want to see if I can. I want to do emotional nudge first.
Okay, who are you gonna do that to?
Well, Lance, because
Okay. So Lance is gonna have a one
right.
less for this battle. So that
okay, thank
means
God, I can just
it's going to
toss
have
this.
a 5, so that means it will listen to you without worry.
Okay.
I should say, I forgot that this at top initiative. This little being over here,
Yeah,
Bryce thinks he's got Moxie, gets a +3 to his next attack
gotcha.
roll.
Okay. I also won't lie, I forgot to roll for it. Okay. 1 second. Need to grab its sheet as well.
This battle is really testing up my my spirit trainer class.
Yep. Okay. So I believe next up in initiative is Lance.
Yeah. So let me I'll start off with a air cutter.
Okay then. Go ahead and roll that special attack.
17 plus special attack, that's +3, that's 20. Yeah, I think
Okay.
20. And then it's at like +45 crits on 18 plus.
18
So-
plus on the roll.
Oh, okay.
18 plus on the roll, not on the. You have to roll 18 or higher to get that crit.
Yeah. So it's
Almost
yeah,
got it.
So it's there. Yeah.
But 17 with that +3 just hits. And because it is a bug Pokemon and that's a flying move, I believe that this Pokemon is weak to flying. Can I can't be able to look. Can I have someone give me a fact check on that?
It's plus
It is
20.
weak to it.
What's up?
It is weak to it.
Okay.
Bug does not resist flying. It's
I wasn't
also
sure
weak
if
to
the
it, and
water
doesn't
would.
resist either.
Yeah, okay. That was the main one I was thinking of.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, so it will do an extra 20 damage because it is weak to it. So go ahead. So it is. So Lance gets up, like starts like a little flying around a little bit. You give out a call, air cutter, and it goes and it whirls back its wings and fires off some little lances of wind that strikes into the Pokemon.
I see what you did there.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even realize. I'm not gonna lie. So that's 40. That's 48 normally, but it does 68. So it deals 68 points of damage to this Pokemon.
That's a hefty blow. Fortunately, it's giant.
Unfortunately so, yes. As it then goes over to its turn.
Oh.
As it seems to almost shrug off the attack. And it will look to Lance. Like a little bit of like, you don't really hear anything, but you hear like almost like bubbles coming out of its mouth as it rears its head back, then immediately snaps forward, looks at Lance, and is going to fire out a bubble beam.
Ooh.
16, 22 to hit.
Wait.
Does a 22 hit any, like, does a 22 hit your special attack, special defense for Lance?
Does
it's
Lance
like,
have
I
a
have the
12
little-
special defense?
Yes.
base 12 special defense.
Yeah, totally. It doesn't have that 13
Isn't
special
that
defense, I see.
Jesus Christ.
So,
Nice.
That would have been a thick boy.
Lance will take a total of 66 water move damage.
It's dead on hit.
Jesus.
There's a boss Pokemon.
Jesus Christ.
It's a boss Pokemon.
No.
And there haven't been a lot of training for your Pokemon, so...
And, oh god, and I'm not there to help. Let him tell her god.
We're all gonna die.
Guys,
Just met
if we
you.
live through this, we should take a few days to just train intensely.
Sure. Wait
might-
until Lance
My
is down
friends
and
over
tell like,
there.
guys, maybe this is not.
Guys,
I don't know how you guys. Is
I
like,
think we made a mistake. As that is Lance. That is its turn. And we go over to
Hattie.
Hattie.
Oh boy, Hattie. Now I can use a skill that I just got. Strategic Mind.
There we go. Strategic Mind. I'm looking at the wrong ones.
Yeah, over here.
Yeah. Strategic Mind. Once per combat, you can force rerolls for all the Pokemon on the field controlled by you. If their moves were not able to hit, you can have them use a different move instead for that round only. Must be used before any of your Pokemon move. The following round, though, you cannot issue any orders to your Pokemon. This effectively means that for this round, you can your Pokemon will be able to you'll be able to give out a command to your Pokemon. If they miss their moves, then they will get a chance to attack with something else or use something else. So, for instance, if Hattie uses Nuzzle and it misses, it can instead use Life Dew.
Yes,
Or Confusion.
speaking of Nuzzle, I'm gonna do that.
Go ahead, do that Nuzzle.
And it's a miss.
It's a miss, so go ahead and reroll. What are you going to use?
I'm gonna use Confusion.
Go for it.
Damn it. I have my doubts that a...
Unfortunately, 13 is not going to hit.
Ah, shame.
As Hattie rears back with it tries to go forward with a Nuzzle, but like one flick of one of its little mandibles, or I don't know how do you say its arms or something? Is it mandibles? I don't know.
Leggies.
Leggies, yeah. One of its little leggies just like flicks it
Leggy.
away. As Hattie tumbles away, it tries to fire off a Confusion, but the waves of psychic energy pass by over its head because of being flicked away.
Yeah.
That does mean that it is now Map's turn. Map will be able. Map is gonna go ahead, and Map is more a little bit independent, so it should be fine for the most part. I'm gonna roll for it. Okay.
Oh, that is bad. That is also very crooked.
Is it crooked?
The dice there is very crooked.
You know what? Then I'll roll it. You're right. It is very crooked.
That's not.
Hey, it is one better.
As you see that Mareep looks over at Hattie, will look over at the Pokemon. It did try and use a Thunder attack, or a Nuzzle, so it will try and use a Thunder Shock. It'll try.
Yeah. It will do its best.
A 9, unfortunately, that is also not a hit. However...
But hey, yeah. The thing he did.
Yeah, so now it can be able to use the other move, which can't miss. As it fires off a Thunder Shock, and like you see that the wool on its body seems to light up a little bit as it does that. But when the thunder kind of just goes awry and doesn't land on the Pokemon, you see that Map seems to like puff out cheeks a little bit, shake its fur a little bit, and then
He's dangy.
throws bits and pieces of like its cotton fur at the Pokemon. The Pokemon not seeing this possible play, gets surprised by that, and its speed will go down by 2. So now it has a 17.
Loop in water, try to get through that.
Yup. As now it has a 17.
Good stuff.
So then it goes from Hattie and Map over to Ricardo.
Bryce, seeing what Map just did, and how like the cotton spores are sticking to this thing, he gets an idea. Ricardo, I have an idea, but it's gonna take everything I have to do it. Think you can manage?
Chop looks back at you. Looks over at looks back with like a side glance. Seems to just give a resolute nod and just like puts its dukes up, looking at the phone in front of it. Chop.
All right, counting on you. And narratively, Bryce charges forward.
Okay.
Like it's not his turn yet, so doesn't do it yet. You know.
Bryce, is just a reminder to you, it still hasn't left the water.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Okay. That's fair. Just a reminder to you. Okay, so you're gonna try
I can hold my breath.
You're gonna try and run forward, but meanwhile, it is now Gimmighoul's turn. Phantom.
Ricardo. Ricardo's.
Oh, well, it's Ricardo's turn, right? Because I thought you were.
Reality, right?
My bad. It sounded like you wanted to Ricardo to hold off. Well, okay, so yeah, you're gonna. Oh, right, because you're not gonna.
Like, hey,
Got it. I understand. I see what you mean now. I thought you just wanted it to hold off. My bad. It'll then roll for its own individuality.
10.
8 plus a 2. As Ricardo seems to... You see that Ricardo doesn't seem to move, but after a second you realize that underneath the leaf poncho that it is wearing, you see the muscles swell as it uses a focus energy.
Oh boy.
As it's gearing up for the next turn. As then we go over to Gimmighoul.
Yo.
Is it Gimme Ghoul or is it the
What?
Bean? They both have 9.
I'm going to say Gimmighoul first, and then the Bean.
Okay.
You said that there was something not correct?
It is just the ability. The ability has nothing
Okay,
to
the
do with
ability.
battles, so don't worry about it.
Okay. So I'm assuming Nightshade is what. we
Nightshade
want
is
to do.
basically what you can do here.
Yeah.
So for
Yeah.
Nightshade, you're going to be rolling with its special attack to hit.
Okay.
So you roll a d20 and then you add a 6 to your roll. Okay.
15 plus 6.
That's a 21. That hits.
Cool.
As the damage then, as you see with Nightshade is a fun little one where damage is 10 times your total, like 10 times your modifier for your special attack. So it is going to be 60 damage, 60 flat damage on this Pokemon.
Dang.
As the Pokemon seems to
Strong
take
boy.
a little bit of damage from that. Like, in conjunction with, like, the air cutter from before, it kind of, like, winces a little bit now, as, the Gimmighoul seems to take some little bits of coins, chuck them at the large Pokemon in front of you, and you realize that these coins were actually made of spectral energy, and they go through, this Pokemon.
Inflation hurts, doesn't it? No, I'm kidding.
As Gimmighoul is just gonna like make little coin noises in its little chest bathtub.
I love it.
Ting.
As then this Pokemon comes forward, looks to you, Robin.
Oh, little potato.
This Pokemon comes forward and looks to you, Robin. Gives you a nod. Do you
Okay, nods back.
goes forward? This Pokemon. 1 second. Just want to make sure, because I have to check 2 different sheets here. Okay. This Pokemon will go forward and seems to do a little bit of a running start and jumps up to try and hit the Pokemon with a little point on its head, as it seems to light up a little bit of like a green light, effectively. As I'll use...
Remember, it has a +3.
Yep, it has a +3. Thank you. 10 plus that, and then... Got an 18 on its hit. Misses by 1.
Oh no.
As it is instead bapped away. And it is going to be sent actually at you, Robin. Are you going to try and catch this Pokemon?
Yes.
Okay, then. Go ahead and roll me a physique.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put 2 points of inspiration to this.
Okay, gotcha.
There goes the normal roll.
Okay, that's an 8.
First inspiration is gone
Okay.
with a 6.
There you go.
Hey!
As you get a flat 15 to catch the Pokemon, you inch back into the ground, but the Pokemon doesn't go flying too far. Like, the Pokemon doesn't go flying past you and is actually just like you caught it using your stomach, so like you kind of like oomph a little bit from it, but like
That hurts.
the Pokemon looks up to you for a second, and it gives you another nod, as it seems to look to you with a little bit of respect. Falling. As it will jump down from your arms and jump and like rush back over to the others.
Yeah, you got this, man. I'm gonna take a breather.
As it then goes over to Bryce.
Cool. So as I said, Bryce charges full.
Okay.
He's gonna try and jump on this thing.
Yep. I had a feeling.
Yeah, that's Bryce.
Oh no, what's going on?
Bryce has a special ability as a body trainer, which I'm pretty sure is about to happen. Bryce has the
Yep.
ability of Grapple Master. Unlock the ability to grapple Pokemon that are larger than you, causing them to be unable to attack physically until they get out. Roll a reflex at the start of the grapple to set a DC. The Pokemon must beat or meet it with a speed roll at the start of their turn. So,
AoE moves used on the Pokemon grapple will damage you.
yep. So, the lucky thing is you don't really have that many Pokemon here that have an AoE.
Yeah. It's totally not like shocking a Pokemon in the water will shock anything attached to it.
Listen,
right?
as long as you're not in the water, then you'll be fine. Just don't fall in.
You said it would. All right, fine.
It's like basically standing on the water, so if you get knocked off and into the water, then you're in trouble for any electric moves.
Do I put anything in this?
How epic do you want to make this?
No. It's going to be epic
Okay.
by me doing this straight.
Gotcha. Not 20 it, right here. If you do, I'll give you an inspiration. Ooh. So it sets the DC of your reflex, which is a 10 in total.
Yeah.
Not
I mean,
bad.
hey,
it got Cotton Sport. It did get Cotton Sport, so it has a -2 to its
Yeah.
speed.
Just need to hit it again with that, and maybe I have a decent shot.
Maybe you do. But that'll be at the start of its turn. We'll see how that is affected by it. But now, we go back to the top of initiative. As the top of initiative happens, Heather, you have the chance to recall Lance and bring out another Pokemon if you want. Heather?
You can?
Um,
Phenxyl?
Yeah. Sorry, I was taking care of some things.
All good.
That's fine, man.
Yeah. Just let us know if you have to go or anything. Like, just so we know that you're still there and still good.
Yeah.
No, yeah, all good. But you can be able to, since it was the top of initiative, you can be able to return Lance and bring out your next Pokemon if you want.
How much? How much is it damage at the moment?
Its damage? It's been damaged with 2 moves of about 60 each.
60 each.
Yeah.
I will actually toss in a revive.
You're gonna toss in a revive.
Yep.
Okay. Lance will come back up with 5 HP.
Okay.
Alright,
with that,
so
I'll just put this out here just so to indicate that I already used it.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay.
top initiative, right?
Top of the initiative, yeah.
Yeah. Bryce looks out as he's like trying to stay on top of this thing, not really getting too good a hold.
Mm-hmm.
So, like praying someone, like comes to make this thing like less shaky.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like a certain someone he knows can nuzzle it to paralyze.
So you're gonna
looks over to Hattie.
give Hattie the little bonus to attack for this round.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Looks at Hattie. He's like, I know you can do it, buddy. Please, don't let me fall.
As we'll start off with Marigold. Phantom, please roll me Marigold's individuality.
okay. 13.
13.
14.
Okay.
14,
Then
15.
it'll use the move it was going to use next, because the previous move, when it was just staring, it was using Mind Reader.
Oh.
Mind Reader
Hey.
guarantees the next move hits, but because since it's a since it only has an individuality 2, it might have used Sunny Day otherwise. So this next move, as a bug move, it's going to not do the full amount of damage. I'm pretty sure. I think bug resist bug, if I understand. Does this
Let
Pokemon
me
resist bug? I'm sorry, I should have given it its weaknesses, and I'm dumb for not doing
0.
that.
What are you calling it? No weakness strength relationship.
Good to know.
Neutral.
Good to know.
Neutral.
Good to know. Okay, cool.
Does the grass affect the water part of the other one, or that's not how that works?
What's up?
Does the grass affect the water part of it, or does that's not how
Well,
it works?
No.
this is a bug type move.
If
Yeah, that makes
if
sense.
Marigold gets water beamed, half damage.
Yeah, Bubble Beam would go down in effectiveness because it's grass, so water moves won't hurt as hard.
That's how that works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not half, minus 20.
Yeah. It will get lowered is what I'm trying to say. But Struggle Bug will do 29 points of damage to this Pokemon, as it seems as Marigold seems to, like, looking still, no like issue on its face. Suddenly a little bit of flailing around as like the leaves and like a little bit of like silk fly over at the Pokemon and impact it, cutting it up a little bit, and kind of like the silk itself, like kind of just like the threads, just hitting into it as well, like a little bit blunt in a way, like leaving a decent little impact on this Pokemon. As Marigold then proudly shows its full height of maybe reaching like Ricardo's ankle.
My little trooper, let's go.
As I would also like Olive, roll me another courage roll. I should have done this earlier.
It's okay.
To see if you even have a
battle going on.
They can get an idea of it. It's like I would say Olive's I would imagine you guys aren't too far away from the battle. Like you probably would have gotten worried to an extent, and so like especially Foxtail would have gotten near if he felt like something was wrong. So like Foxtail would probably be like midway. Henry and Olive probably like
on its back.
What's up?
Oh Lord, he's gotten on its back.
Oh right, yeah, it's just like I told them not to be. Okay. As then it will go over to Lance's turn.
Well, since the last time I dealt damage to it, it just freaking wiped me up. You know, I am, since it has like, how much is that? How much health is that? It has.
I can't tell you how much health it
5?
has. Oh, how much your
my
Pokemon has? 5, yes.
Yeah, 5. I'm gonna throw in a potion.
Okay, you're gonna throw a potion at it? Well, as a reminder, just before you do that, a full attack, like a normal attack from this Pokemon, wiped your Pokemon out.
You know what? I was thinking the same thing. You know what? I'm gonna
just because you would know that a normal attack from like this Pokemon would be able to, no matter how much health you give back to your Pokemon, it will get knocked out again if it gets hit.
Yeah. I would. Let me actually see all the other Pokemons that are out in the field.
You do have some things that would be really nice for it. You have a few good support moves if you look at stuff. Because remember, moves don't always have to go for damage.
Yeah. I would actually, since being offensive does not work, I'll decide to become support. So I'll go for Tailwind.
Okay, who are you going to affect besides just Lance?
I will throw it. I'll throw it at map.
Gonna go for
I'll
map.
throw it at map, and I'll throw it at Gil.
Okay, you're gonna throw it at Gil and map. Okay, so this will double the speed of the Pokemon, so that'll function into like just put basically like a plus however many next to the Pokemon. So like for Gil, I think that's like a +2, if I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Gil will have like effectively an 11 currently. You also haven't put lances, so I don't like remember the exact amount for lance. So can you put down lances as well? It's a 24, right?
And 20
If it was,
in terms of
no,
initiative.
it was 24
Yeah, 24,
because it was 24. So just put 24 plus the 6. So
Yeah.
like a 24 and then plus 6 next to that 24, because this won't be forever.
Plus, 24 plus 6, and then bracket for 3 rounds. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that means that map will get a plus as well. So, Robin, you can go ahead and put a +3 next to the 14, so that it will get a 17 for its speed.
Very nice.
Oh, hey, and
And
technically it has
it
a higher
is
speed than the thing.
I
right?
mean, like, here's the thing. Anything could have a higher speed than this. I'll put it blunt with you. This thing has a 1 for its speed right now because of that. It's stacked with a lot of stats except for speed. It's not supposed to be a fast Pokemon. So, if you want to call out for Map to do an attack, you can. If you want to leave it up to Map's individuality, go for it.
Here's the thing, though. I already did spend my.
You're right.
Skill. I can't do anything.
You're right.
That's why thematically, after catching Phalanx there, I was just gonna take a breather.
You're gonna take a breather. And since you like reminded me of that, I won't do this every time, but here's an inspiration, buddy.
Oh, thanks.
Let's go ahead and cure that depression.
Let's cure that depression.
Oh,
That's good.
We are good.
oh, hey, look! Just as I mentioned about inspiration, surprised I did not miss stream as I just woke up from a longer nap than I wanted. Thank you very much for the subscription, Shade. Very much appreciate it. Yeah, we started late, so we're actually gonna go a little bit later than we were planning.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Thank you.
party is currently in the middle of a boss battle, and because of that subscription, that means everyone in the party gets another inspiration,
Hey, yo.
Oh,
Thank you,
yay.
Shane.
Thank you.
which some of them might need.
Thank you.
I'm still shook at the absolute fear that all of us are coming here.
Olive,
Yep.
It's a bug, but it's covered
We are
in
one-
water. Oh no.
Yes, Shade,
Oh,
we are fighting one giant spider at the moment.
yep, they doing their best though. They doing good jobs. As
I'm on its back.
as it is going to be it's gonna be Map's turn. Map's gonna want to go in. Bryce, you're gonna want Map to roll low, but Map wants to roll high. Map rolled low, so it's gonna use another Cotton Spore.
Slower. It must go
Christ.
slower.
As that is the max amount that can be gone to the to this Pokemon, as it now has a 15 for its speed.
It has a -1.
Oh wait, no, Hattie goes before Map. My bad.
I mean, technically, map goes before the thing anyway. So
Yeah, but I'm gonna go with I would go ahead and roll. It won't really affect it too much, so I'll keep that speed at it. But let's see what Hattie's feeling. Oh. You know what? Hattie knows that its physical strength is not that great. Hattie is going to go ahead and try and attack with another confusion.
Go, Hattie. I believe
he's
in you.
confused, but he's got the spirit.
Oh, Hattie.
Yup. Hattie
You're amazing.
Hattie has been seeing seeing Robin kind of like punishing himself a little bit, and hasn't been able to do like much to do anything about that. And unknown to Robin, Hattie's been kind of annoyed at itself because of that. And Hattie's just gonna let those frustrations, those annoyance that like at itself, and just let all of it flow out of it and slam into this Pokemon. As I then need to roll.
Can we?
Mhm.
Did it hit the +3?
It didn't need the +3.
Okay.
I can
I
tell you
didn't see
that.
what you rolled. So.
Rolled an 18.
Oh, nice.
18, and I mentioned it earlier. If you guys didn't hear it, then I'll let you guys know. Its special defense AC is 20.
Okay.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier that you just hit it, or like when you guys first started the fight. But yeah, like it that 18 basically meant that no way. I was like, I missed that attack. As
It's Hattie.
Kome, please roll me a D10, and let's
Oh, I
see
can do
if you
that.
confuse it.
Let's see, where's the D10? The D10 is this one?
Mhm.
Yeah, this one. 10.
Yo, it's confused. Okay, so
Does that mean it rolls with disadvantage for the check?
no. Well, sort of. It has to first see if it snaps out of confusion, because Pokemon can snap out of confusion right from the beginning. But it has to roll. It has to roll the 10 with a D10 to be able to get it and snap out of itself. Otherwise, yes, it rolls with disadvantage.
Okay.
As let's go ahead and roll and see. Does not snap out of confusion. The check will will go higher and higher, because otherwise, like, that small chance would be really annoying, especially for you guys as well. So like it'll give it'll give a bonus slowly further and further, but like beginning obviously it's harder to do, as it's gonna roll with a disadvantage. As it's first gonna at the beginning of its turn have to try to shake you off, and I'm pretty sure that no other Pokemon can go right now. So it's its turn now. As let's go ahead and see. It needs to beat. Okay.
Oh, disadvantage.
It has disadvantage because of confusion.
Yeah.
It will be unable to attack physically. So good. Thank goodness that it has Bubble Beam.
Yeah, thank goodness Bubble Beam is like clearly a physical move.
Yep. Thank goodness Bubble Beam
Really?
is clearly a physical. As it's kind of like swaying from side to side, but it zones in on Hattie. And it's gonna roll a Bubble Beam. Oh God! Kome, be happy that you confused
Holy
it.
Jesus
Very happy.
Christ.
Good lord.
Just imagine if I were to do it again.
Rolls
Oh my God!
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry, I jinxed it.
Can I use Gil's ability with the protection? Like,
So
reaction?
no,
Is that possible?
it's only for
No?
itself. However, I had planned on
it?
something. I had planned on
You what?
something. I planned on
Okay.
something. I'm sorry also for everyone that I yelled. I did not expect that.
It's fair. No one expects 2 nat 20s on disadvantage.
On disadvantage
I'm sorry,
on
I
the
jinxed
boss.
it.
As Hattie seems to realize it's about to be attacked, this Pokemon steps forward,
Not.
and
Oh God.
it seems to it's like little the inside of its body seems to have like little specks glow brighter, 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 as it flings out this powder like substance at this Pokemon. And it's gonna use Rage Powder.
Rage powder?
Rage Powder, a bug type move.
my
what to
god,
do.
all the bugs are over there.
And this Rage Powder forces Pokemon to attack this Pokemon instead of another one.
Oh.
Because you went and did the solid for it and caught it earlier, it is going to take the hit for Hattie. As unfortunately, this is a critical Bubble Beam, so double the strength. 66 plus 66. Well over this Pokemon's HP. As Robin, as you're getting up from like that, you see that happen, and you see this Pokemon skid across the ground past you, and just like it is just unconscious.
No. What a true warrior. Oh my god.
So much for curing the fish.
And that'll be its turn. Like this Pokemon's turn is effectively done at that.
Damn.
Listen, man, like you're helping it. Oh no, let me tell you, you're helping it in a way because it can't do another move that's harder.
Oh.
It can't do it. It literally only has one of two moves that it can use, and the other one, like, it has a reason to, but there's too many Pokemon on the field for it not to try and take people out. It has to try and use its more powerful move over another move that could help it in this specific situation it's in. But that's its turn. It goes over to... It will go over to Ricardo. Ricardo, because you are currently grappling, you can't give any kind of, like, command out to your Pokemon. Ricardo is going to try to roll an individuality. As long as it gets above a 10, it'll do an attacking move. That's above a 10.
Yeah.
So it is going to go ahead and... It's going to go ahead and try and go for a low sweep. Now it has to try and roll for it. Oh. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Ricardo goes forward, tries to do like a low sweep on this Pokemon, trying to effectively like knock it back into the water for a little bit. But its attack just misses one of the little leggies, and it Ricardo falls onto the ground, picking itself back up, but it can't be able to do another attack at that point.
Do it, Ricardo.
We then go over to Gil, and to explain protect is only for itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's fair reasoning
It wasn't
to ask.
specified.
Thinking wide guard?
No, it's fair.
And wide guard is AoE attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, makes sense.
Wide guard or quick guard would be stuff that like you can use to help your allies, but protect is more yourself. But it's fair. You didn't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can go ahead, and I'm guessing you're just gonna do the Nightshade.
Yeah.
Very fair.
Think it has anything else really?
Not really anything else. Yeah, this Pokemon's kind of like a one-trick pony.
Yeah, we'll one-trick pony it.
Well, get in that 20 and do double damage.
I wish, bro.
That'd be hilarious.
No.
9 plus 6. Unfortunately, that is only a 15 that is not able to hit.
Mm-hmm.
As Gimmighoul tries to throw out some more coins, but this time the Pokemon like stumbles out of the way, and so they kind of like fall off to the side. It is then back up to top of the initiative. As now this time, Lance has the highest initiative, so Lance will go.
Okay. seems like the situation is that we haven't been using like direct physical attack for the
People
for
have
some
been
time, right?
people have been trying a little bit, but it's been not like landing.
You're
Uh-oh.
cutting off for me.
They have tried, but they're not landing.
Uh,
Just 1 second.
Should
Give
I-
it a
say that?
second. Give it a second.
Okay.
I need to check my stream because I'm assuming that we're currently having some problems. Yeah, we are. Oh my goodness.
So,
it's exploding.
I know. My stream is also exploding. Just give it a second.
Yep. It will be fine.
fine.
Let's see. We're just gonna hold on real quick. I don't know if people can hear me in the stream, but because I can see that it's kind of like my internet's kind of blowing up. But oh, I didn't even see that. Shade, which one is that for? If you can hear me.
What is the Pokemon that was given to Heather? Was this Charcadet?
Ah, for Charcadet. Gotcha.
Yeah, the fire boy, fire baby.
Fire baby getting a little boost. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So we will handle that after this combat. But yeah, sure.
I will use air cutter again.
Okay.
But I will also drop in an inspiration over there.
Okay.
I have one over here.
Go for it.
Oops.
Oh wait, it's top initiative.
Yeah, top of initiative.
So one is miss.
+3.
You had a bit of a bad spike, but I fixed it for me. I can hear you. Okay, cool. The fire baby, gotcha.
So what's happening?
Don't worry
+3.
about it. Don't worry about it right now. But you have you have some pluses for fire baby.
No. The thing is that Bryce said +3 on something just now.
Plus 3 on who?
Targeting Lance.
Okay.
Like his top initiative,
So Lance will have a
Okay.
+3 to its attack.
Okay. So am I doing my first roll or second roll on this one?
First roll. Did you
Okay,
already
first-
did you already do your first roll?
I'll roll again because there
Well,
was so many things going on.
what did you roll? I can't ask you to just
First
roll.
roll, okay, fine. For first roll is 2.
Yeah, okay.
Second roll 15.
Did you?
plus-
I want to make sure on this. Did you roll twice before already, or did you only roll once before?
I roll once because the second number I get the 5 one. It's me lifting up my dice and drop it like that.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then roll it properly.
Okay, but if you did roll the first one properly, yeah, just because I wasn't paying attention to it doesn't mean I'm just gonna like let that go away.
No, the first one was a 2.
Yeah, okay. 15, and you're going for air cutter?
Air cutter, yeah. 15 plus 3, that's 18.
If you did not have this the boost that Bryce gave you, you would not hit. But
thank you.
you did hit, and that does another 60 something damage to this Pokemon, as it is not looking good. It's confused, it's stumbling around, it's not sure, like it kind of looks like it almost looks like it wants to fight or flight, but it knows there's no flight here. There's too many Pokemon like in front of it. It has to try and do something.
Not to mention, like something's holding its legs like together.
Yep. And so it's gonna use just like how like D&D kind of has stuff for bosses. Since this is a shadow boss, it's kind of have something that it wasn't supposed to have. It's gonna be able to do something outside of a. It's basically gonna be able to do a legendary action outside of things, as it seems to stop floating on the water and it starts to sink into the water. As Bryce, I need you to go ahead and roll me a reflex to see if you could, to see if you can hold on under here.
All right. You do this, Bryce. You know how to swim.
You want to beat. You want to beat a 14. Shouldn't be too hard for you. You have one of the higher reflexes.
Hey!
That works. That works. You're able to hold on as this Pokemon is going to submerge under the water, try and shake you off. It'll come back up on the other side. Realize that you didn't get shaken off during that. And just a lot of angry bubbles coming out.
You'll have to do better than that.
Because if you did get taken off, it would have grappled you instead under the water. And that would have been a problem.
I mean, I can take at least one hit.
Yeah, very fair. As it's going to go over to Marigold. Go ahead and roll individuality for Marigold.
Clearly, Marigold is going to absolutely destroy this. No.
Yeah, totally.
Totally.
Gotta get high for an attack.
I gave you my my strongest Pokemon out here. Clearly.
Okay, that's gonna be another struggle bug.
Let's go.
That's gonna be another struggle bug. Go ahead and roll for the attack. Or I'll roll for the attack.
Okay.
Oh wait, Zero. Can I ask something?
Mm-hmm.
So does that decrease from the timer of Tailwind when I was using the air cutter just now?
But yeah, every turn will decrease from it.
So it's 2 then, right?
No. Oh, I understand. No, it keeps its base. It keeps its base amount. I'm not gonna, because that's too much to go into for me to focus on. When there's already a lot of stuff going on, like that's too much for me. Basically, you get that. You get like it's 2 turns left. I thought you meant like goes down in number for like the actual.
No.
Okay. Yeah. 2 turns left. Yes. My bad.
Okay.
I thought you meant like the actual like it slowly degrades the speed thing. That's just that's too much.
Yeah, that's too much. No.
Even confusion is a bit much. So it's just,
It tries to do another struggle bug, but unfortunately it's not able to hit this time.
Does she roll again?
Why would she roll again?
For bravery.
Oh yeah, roll for bravery. Yeah, roll for your courage. Are you gonna get above like a 5 or something?
Probably not. This right now they're saying nah. Olive should not be a part of this fight.
Okay. You got a 13. So you're not gonna go into the fight, mind you.
Yeah.
But now you're able to actually like pay attention more to the fight. You're kind of like before you were focusing too much on the water. You're too afraid. But now you're able to actually pay attention to the fight, and you're seeing the Marigold's is kind of like holding their own a little bit, like they're helping out. And so like while you're still afraid of you're still afraid of trying to go over there and everything, you're able to kind of like ignore that fear to at least pay attention for your Pokemon and see if it needs you.
Mm-hmm.
And plus bug Pokemon.
Yeah, like, man, some cool shit's happening over there with the big bug. That's a big bug.
It goes from Marigold's turn over to Hattie's turn. Robin, would you like to use this turn to give a command to Hattie?
like to do something else. If that's fine.
Go for it. Go for it, yeah, no problem.
So, do I have vision on Bryce right now or no?
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Okay, so I could tell Bryce something telepathically.
Go for it.
Okay. Then Bryce,
Yeah.
do me a solid and throw a ball. And Robin is gonna try to throw a ball at this thing, and once it's in the ball, he wants Bryce to throw the ball away, like further into the battlefield, so it can't run away.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna try and throw a ball at it?
Yes.
The guy's gonna kind of look at you like that wasn't part of the agreement, but okay, fine. I see that we're gonna play like that.
It's like betrayal. Absolute fucking betrayal.
Just met you, but
We'll get it
okay.
later.
I see how this is gonna go. Okay,
Raises
go ahead
finger.
and roll a Pokeball. Or you throw a Pokeball at it? So you're throwing a Pokeball at it.
Yes.
So we're gonna be rolling for the Pokeball first.
Here's the Pokeball.
So you throw the Pokeball at it, and it is hurt pretty bad. So we're gonna go with the catching.
Robin just listen to Robin. This makes sense.
Yep, no, it's fair.
He's
That's
trying
fair.
to save Bryce from going underwater, and also having Bryce help in dealing with this thing so it doesn't run away.
Oh, very fair. So 3d8. Roll me some d8s.
Bye. Let's see. Here's no, that's a D10.
The sum number. If you do catch this Pokemon, you want to get a sum number of, I would say, 18.
18.
18 is it's still a
With
boss
3d8s?
Pokemon and it isn't unconscious. Yeah, with
That's completely
3d8s.
That's 4. Not looking good.
A 4
Plus 1.
plus 1. It's not going to be staying in the ball at this point.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, no, it's not going to stay in the ball.
It doesn't stay in the ball, and when it gets to Bryce's turn, Bryce, you will have to roll a reflex to even attempt, and the reflex roll is going to be very hard because it basically would have gotten out of the ball in one shake. So
Oh, okay.
it's going to be Hattie's turn still. Hattie is gonna roll. We're gonna. Where's my dice? There's my dice. Hattie, what do you want to do, buddy? Hattie's gonna try to nuzzle. Hattie misses as Hattie goes up, jumps off of Ricardo and gets thrown back. So he just does a little tumble. As it then goes over to...
Ball sailing.
I'm gonna say that we'll go to your turn, Bryce, to see if you're
Okay.
able to.
All right.
So, Bryce, you need to get above a 20.
Oh.
You need to go above a 20.
Like
You can put in...
20 on the dot, or
You need to go above 20, the actual number. Not roll a 20, but you need to go above a 20. So you need to basically get
Okay.
a 16 or above.
all right. And no inspiration. You just
No. You can get inspiration if you want. If you want to use inspiration for this, you totally can. I was thinking about saying no, but yeah.
Regardless, I'm probably not on top of it anymore.
Probably not,
So-
considering it's going into a ball.
Yep.
And you're going to lose your grip on it.
Yeah. Screw it. Go,
if you're
baby.
rolling it, just 16 or higher.
Oh, you
Oh.
did it! As it goes into the ball, you have an instant to try and catch the ball as you're falling into the water. Where are you throwing this ball to?
as I begin to fall, and the ball is right before me, I'm going to twist in the air and basically kick
Give
it
it to me. No, I'm kidding.
all the way over here.
Okay. I will allow you. As Bryce, you will kick it, the ball will break open and become useless. And the Pokemon will go behind all of you. As Bryce, unfortunately, you go into the water and you will not be able to take an action this turn. And next turn, your action will have to be to effectively right yourself in the water. Because you fell into the water, and that's a very sudden thing. So you're going to have to deal with that as the next turn. But you end up doing that.
I think I know how to swim.
Yep. Map's turn.
Yeah.
$19. Map's gonna try and do a Thundershock.
How why?
This is when you get a nat 20. 10.
No.
Map doesn't hit. Map looks. It's time. Just hits right here instead. Bah.
Doing its best. He's trying.
It's looking cute, and that's the best part of him is the
That is
Mareep.
the best part, yeah.
The Mareeps have to try and look cute. That's what matters.
They're
As
existing.
it then goes over to... Then goes over to Ricardo. Bryce. You come out of the water. And you see Ricardo looking annoyed. Not at you, but at itself. You see that Ricardo looks back. And it seems like it's about to make a decision with itself. Because this is a situation that I've told you guys in the past that Pokemon in this have their own choices on certain things and may try and force something. Its individuality with that got above a 10. You see your Ricardo charging at this Pokemon, and Ricardo begins to glow.
Yo.
Do you do anything to stop that? Because you also know that Ricardo is still somewhat young, somewhat inexperienced. This will lead to a possibly higher individuality. Ricardo will stop. It's glowing still happening.
I understand. But you remember what Uncle said. Everything in due time.
Ricardo looks to you, nods, the glowing fades, and instead it will do a focus energy.
Ooh.
As you have stopped yourself from getting an early Charmeleon situation. That is the situation you guys might find yourself in. If you're unconscious during the situation, you will not be able to press the B button. And if your Pokemon feel like it's their time to, if it feel like they need to evolve in a situation or they're angry enough to evolve, they will. But if they're not ready to evolve, they're going to be harder to control their power, and their individuality as a point is also going to suffer very badly.
Mm-hmm.
That's a part of like the game that I kind of wanted to put in, where Pokemon will either want to evolve, some Pokemon don't want to evolve at all, and unless you tell them to evolve, they won't evolve. But
can I do one last thing
yeah, go for it.
before we go to the next turn?
Yeah, go for it.
Don't worry, We got this, buddy. It's team effort.
Carter,
Wouldn't do to hog all the glory, would it?
Carter gets that and just focuses its energy for now. As instead, it is now Gimme Ghoul's turn. Phantom,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll for the Gimme Ghoul. Can you be able to somehow make this NPC that you all just met take the glory of the of the kill?
Clearly. Yes.
14 plus a 6. That is a hit.
Hey, I got you, random guy. You don't know it, but I'm here.
As the spirit holding him fires off a nightshade, throwing the coins.
Hey.
60 more points is definitely enough.
Okay, now let me run in and throw a Pokeball at it. No.
It
As
wouldn't be the first.
the guy will actually take out a Pokeball and try to catch it.
Yeet.
Yeah, man, all yours.
You're just like, yeah, it's a bug Pokemon, I don't care.
Yeah, I'm careful.
And I'm not going to roll some D8s, but I'm going to just see, because this guy somewhat might be a recurring, so maybe you'll see him with this again.
Oh.
First Pokeball does not do good. He has a few Pokeballs, though. Second Pokeball...
Oh.
Second Pokeball's able to.
Hey.
Second Pokeball's able to. Basically, you need to just get above a 10 for the rolls I was going to give him. Because it's a Pokeball, but like he's not using just Pokeballs, I will say. He's a Pokemon maniac, after all.
Oh yeah, of course.
I will also say that boss Pokemon you can catch, they won't have the stats that they have in battle. So that's definitely going to be a much more dumbed down Pokemon if you ever fight him. He returns.
Still be the same size though.
He returns his Gimmighoul. Looks to you all. That was actually a more challenging fight than I thought we were gonna have. Very fun though. You guys know how to battle.
Surprisingly, yes.
No, not surprisingly. Give yourself more credit, man.
Yeah.
Okay, save the baby. He's dying.
Yeah, save the baby. Anyone got to revive on them?
You do know that that Pokemon for the most part, they will like come back to consciousness if you wait long enough. So you could just like bring him over to like the daycare or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just pick it up, bring it to daycare.
Gonna bring it over to the daycare?
Yeah.
Very fair. As I will say, because this was a shadow encounter, just beforehand, just want to give you guys this because I think you're gonna want this. Your Pokemon that all took part in this get a level up.
Hey.
This level up is a little bit different than the previous level up. This level up is a +2 to whatever stat you want.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
So you have one. You have one. You have one. And Sawato has one.
Yeah, my baby has one.
Yeah. So, what level ups do is, like, just as a reiteration, it is basically the points that you get. You basically get to boost this Pokemon up a little bit. They don't get the rank boost up stuff, so, like, no extra moves, stuff like that. But you get to give them basically a plus for their attack, their speed, their defense, their special defense, or you'll get a buff their HP 2 times. So, this will be a flat bonus. So it's something that whatever stat you choose, it's not 2 points, but it's one specific point that gets one specific stat that gets boosted twice.
Okay.
Very cool.
And that's what you're gonna get for shadow stuff. And if it was both of you, it would have been like probably a +3 or +4. I won't lie.
Oh yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
Does it increase HP the same?
Yes. So in HP will be increased instead by 5 by 10.
So 10 each, or 10 for each point, or just 10?
Just 10. Just 10. Because
okay.
the normal points would be increased by instead of by 1, you'd get a +2 to whatever you put into. So like if you put it, for instance, into your special attack for Hatena, it would get a +8. It would get turn its special attack into an 8 rather than a 7.
I might do that.
Gonna think about doing that?
I think I'm gonna do that.
Okay. And by the way, since we got this a while ago, let's go ahead and do this right now. Char Cadet got itself 3 points from Shade, who boosted up the fire baby.
The fire baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, and thank you very much for that. Sorry we couldn't go into it when we were doing the battle, but yeah, and if anyone does also want to do that, as a reminder, you can be able to boost Pokemon either by going through coffee and donating. You don't have to, obviously. Or you could be able to build up points, 50k points to boost up one Pokemon. And with this method, they actually get some benefits until their 5th boost up. So, for this one, it's going to be roll me a d20 for your Char Cadet to learn a new move.
D20.
D20.
Okay.
Roll a d20 to learn a new move. If you get a 20, I think I've said this for a few people, but if you get a 20 for your Pokemon, it'll learn a move that it normally cannot learn.
Okay, we'll see then.
We will see.
4.
A 4, so it will be something more of a status boosting. So it'll have like some kind of like stat boosting either on itself or stat debuffing on an enemy, something like that.
Yeah.
But you also have points to use. These are like single point stuff. Oh, are you going to use your level up on your special attack?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay, very fair.
This is my plan for Lance, at least for now. The idea that I have is making him glass cannon.
Okay. Very fair.
And for Char Cadet,
And let's look around to see. So you've gone with special attack for Hatena. For Hattie.
Yeah.
Marigold, have you figured out what you're thinking of? Oh!
Help.
Thank you, Ronan, for the subscriptions. That means everyone gets another point of inspiration. Very much appreciated.
Oh,
Hey,
thank
yo.
you.
nice.
So let me go ahead and do that while
I
you're
think
doing...
we earned a nice little reward after that.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Listen, you guys want to boost each other up? I am fine with that. Just more to the pie.
More to the pie.
More to the...
I'll take it.
Some self-care.
I am not going to say no. Yeah, so guys each got another additional inspiration, so very pog. So have you thought of where you're going to put it on for Swaddle?
HP.
Oh, HP, I didn't see it. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
Oh.
Can you grab it real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. It just went through
Okay.
it. Okay. If you want, you could just type HP on it, and I'll like remember for it. If that's
Oh,
easier.
this one?
Yeah, if you want to just put on the level up, like on the title of the level up, like HP or something like that, go for it. Yeah.
I'll put in bracket HP.
Yeah. Good. Okay, so what is Ricardo? Ricardo's also getting HP?
Yep.
That's gonna help, yeah. And good job with that, because like Ricardo leveling up would have had some good boosts, but would have leveled up very prematurely. Ricardo is, at this point, to your knowledge, at the level of strength that it can evolve, but it does still have some growing to do.
Yeah, and Bryce knows that.
Mm-hmm.
After all, he's still having trouble when it comes to actual fights. We need to do some training before he's anywhere close to ready to evolve.
That's very fair. As you all are gearing up and ready, like you guys can, you guys are probably, I'm gonna guess, go back to Olive at this point.
Yes.
Yes.
Before that,
Okay.
Bryce like drags himself out of the water and makes his way over to Ricardo.
Ricardo's kind
He'll
of just looking down.
Get down on it. He'll get down on his knees and put his hands on his shoulders. Hey, it's all right, buddy. Like I said, I know it must be frustrating, but here, he'll take his hat off and just put his forehead to his.
Machop doesn't really say anything.
We are brothers. You know that, right? We may not be the same blood or even the same kind, but we share a bond deeper than, like, most people can say for themselves. I know what you're feeling, and I'll admit, part of me also wants to take that jump. But we have to keep our heads in the game. You understand?
Chop.
And like I said earlier, you got a lot of training ahead of us. We'll get you ready to evolve. Mark my words.
Chop kind of gives a nod, still kind of like looking down, and reaches over to your Pokemon belt and your Pokeball belt, and will tap its own ball, and will return itself.
He'll pick his hat up and adjust it. Brim covering his eyes. Anyone who's actually paying attention can kind of tell that he's kind of beating himself up for letting his Pokemon get to the point where it feels like it needs itself to evolve.
Hey, you good, man?
Yeah, I will be. Bit of failure on my part, I think. Should have been taking training more seriously. Otherwise, he wouldn't get gotten so antsy. I have a lot to learn.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but you didn't do anything wrong.
That may be, but it doesn't change the fact that I need to up my game. Can't just let my Pokemon start feeling like they need to force themselves, you know?
Well, now that you know that he is physically ready to evolve, you can train his mental faculties, make him prepared
Exactly.
for that change. This is just another step for you. And him, it'll be fine.
Hat.
You'll evolve too someday.
No, Hattie actually kind of like gets onto your shoulder instead.
Yeah?
Points to you with its head, points back to Bryce. Hat. Hatena. Hat.
I'm a roll empathy.
You're gonna roll empathy, yep.
I don't understand it. Oh, 14.
14 with a 5. That's a 19.
+2.
+2 as well. Yep. You definitely have you have the idea of what Hattie is trying to tell you. As you say those words to Bryce, Hattie's pointing at Bryce, pointing at you. You get the feeling, you can't tell exactly what the Pokemon's trying to say to you, but with your psychic nature and connecting with another psychic, especially since it's your partner, you get the feeling of the advice you just gave doesn't just apply to him. As Hatena will then get back up onto your head, just plop down and sit there.
Well, I didn't say I wasn't a hypocrite, but I get you.
Hi.
Let's meet Olive.
Right.
As
Come on, little guy.
Thanks for the help, Zane.
Yeah, actually, like, that was gonna... You guys are actually pretty... Like I said, you guys are pretty good. I was gonna ask if you guys, like, obviously you guys have some other stuff to do, but if you wanted, I was gonna offer you something. Sort of a trade of
What's
sorts. It's sort of just a trade of sorts, but like I said, I'm a Pokemon maniac. I like seeing different Pokemon, whether it's seeing them in person or seeing data. I was thinking, if you guys are willing, I'm going to be traveling over to Cherry Grove the next week or two. If you guys want to meet up when I'm over there, if you've caught like a few extra Pokemon, let me see their data and I'll give you something. I've actually
sure.
I've actually got a bunch of different kinds of evolutionary stones. So if you want, catch about, I would say, 5 different Pokemon. And for each one of you that catch that, I'll go ahead and give you an evolutionary stone of your choice.
That's very generous of you.
Catch 5 Pokemon, you say?
Yeah, just catch 5 Pokemon from this point on. I'd like to see if you guys want to do that. I need to see your Pokedex just so I know what Pokemon you've caught already.
Okay, fair enough. Robin's gonna, wire
He'll
him to use
basically
Pokedex.
take his Pokédex and kind of like connect it to your Pokedex and kind of like just get the data from there. This goes for all of your friends, even if you have some friends. I saw that you had some people off on the side. If they want to take part in this, then I'm down with that as well.
Yeah, I think she would enjoy the challenge. Actually, why don't we go meet her?
Yeah, sure. You guys all head over to Olive, who at this point...
No, I basically want to take some time with Lance as well, actually.
Okay, sure.
So, Lance, how does it feel to actually fight someone that's pretty tough?
Lance actually looks to you and Lance just silently lands on your shoulder, looks one side, looks the other, while you all are walking, you're kind of like dragging behind so no one else can kind of like see.
Yeah.
Quickly reaches over and nuzzles its head against you and then like just goes back to just like looking the other way. That revive is definitely going to impact on its individuality.
There we go.
Yeah. Maybe like it will.
As Lance is just going to be like, I had a feeling someone was going to put Tsundere on there.
This is one of those moments that, like, you can basically do whatever you want. And at the end of the day, I will still be here for you. You may not like me all that much now, but I will still take care of you.
When you say you may not like me, it puts its wing out in front of your face. At that, just
It's like,
gives you a
shush, shush, shush.
gives you a look, and then looks away and puts it, then just like gets back into its normal position. Like you get the feeling, especially because you're a spirit trainer. I'll give this to you. You don't even have to roll empathy for that. Pokemon's basically telling you like you're not as bad as I thought. So like yeah, like something along those lines of like didn't like you. Past tense. Babaka.
Ubaka. Ubaka.
As you all
Not like I
are
appreciated that revive or anything, you know.
not like you're appreciated or
Baka.
anything. As you all are gonna head over to Olive. Olive, you eventually like even though like everyone's kind of like walking at a leisurely pace, so slow moving Marigold is able to like reach up to you before the others get there and just like slowly gets up to like your shoulder. Just gives just gives like a
Oh, I
Hmm?
I'd said I wanted to try and carry it.
Oh, okay, then yeah, it would have eventually, but then like once it got up to where Olive was, it would have trailed down your body up onto Olive's body. Would have given a little proud so, and then
Oh, Marigold, you did
immediately
so good.
immediately lies on your shoulder and immediately falls asleep in that position.
No. Well deserved rest. You're a powerhouse, Marigold.
Swaddle.
Marigold did pretty good.
Isn't she the best?
Hmm.
I'm sorry I couldn't help out more.
No, I understand. You had about the same reaction I do when I see an egg.
Why an egg? I'm curious. It's very harmless.
It's a long story. You really want to hear?
Thoughts.
All right, so I have a family, right?
Mhm.
My mom is a gym trainer, and her partner is Togepi. Togepi, well, y- you know how I can be. I can be kind of bombastic at times. uh, it it didn't really like me being too loud, and it would always give me these mean looks when I
Aw.
got too loud. It didn't mean anything by it, and wasn't like attacking me or anything. Just as a little kid, it's Pokemon giving you like kind of mean look, kind of Phenxyl, you know? And because it looks so much like an egg, it just kind of clicked, I believe. At least that's my reasoning for it. I understand like eggs, like kind you eat, don't really do anything. They're actually really good for you. But I just can't shake this fear whenever I see something like that. It reminds me of Togepi. Again, uh, not abusive, not like didn't attack me or anything like that. I was a bit of a crybaby, you could say, and kind of stuck.
Oh,
It's
I
a
wouldn't
really
say
scary
that.
Togepi.
Well,
You've never seen her battle.
no, I have not. But okay, bear with me. I'm gonna put a hand on his shoulder real quick, okay? And I'm gonna slowly take out the egg. Okay? I want you to look at this, okay? This is not Togepi. this can be any Pokemon. And it's up to us on how it turns out. It's if we treat it with kindness, it will not look at us that way.
Can I roll courage or bravery? What
Feel
is
free
it?
to. Yeah, yeah, courage, bravery, it's basically the same thing.
Ah, yeah, it is courage. I keep
Yeah.
on saying bravery.
It's all good.
I think that was like the last iteration's word for it.
Yeah.
Last campaign.
Yeah, that was last campaign, but it's all good. It's all good.
Mhm.
I do have a good brave courage. I have a good courage, so that's in that one.
It could go as terribly as it.
He does not respond. In fact,
Okay.
you have your hand on him. He is
Here.
ramrod stiff.
That's okay. That's okay.
Baby steps.
Yeah, it'll take time. I know.
It's taken everything for him not to just bolt.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. I'm put back in. Don't worry.
Egg's gone. Egg's gone. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm
worry.
good.
It's
Yeah,
gone.
it's not there. Out of sight, out of mind.
Slowly loosens.
Over time, you'll get used to it, and eventually, it'll become a Pokemon.
Yeah, what happened last time.
Mm-hmm.
Heather has a Pokemon that we found as an egg. Thankfully, it hatched pretty much as soon as we found it, so didn't have to deal with it too much in egg form. When it hatches, I'll probably be over it, you could say, if that makes sense. Just
Let's
right
just
now,
hope it's not a Togepi.
oh, I'd probably die.
Oh no.
Luckily, Bryce, you do know what a Togepi egg looks like, and this does not look like it.
I mean, it doesn't look like a Togepi egg.
There we go.
Okay.
Can I? No, wait. Never mind. I can't even bring myself to look at it.
No, you had to
Never
look at
mind.
it. You had to look at it so you can be able to. What are you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say, could I try and identify it?
Do you have I need to remember. Just remind me. Do you have extensive knowledge on eggs?
I have a -3. I could come up with like a bullshit answer.
Oh, bullshit.
Give me a just straight mind check, not even for this, but to see how well you know about eggs or how much you remember them despite your fear. This is with disadvantage because this is about your fear. Okay.
11. So that's like a 9.
That's a 9. Actually, that's an 8. That's a 4. So you
4.
don't know much about them. Go ahead and roll me a mind. You don't know really that much. The only way you're going to have any chance of even identifying its typing is with an at 20.
Okay.
15, that's a 12. You're not 100% sure. It has light blue spots. Maybe it's a bird. Maybe it's a water Pokemon. Maybe an ice Pokemon. You're not 100% sure. Could also just be something else. It could be a shiny Pokemon that's light blue for all you know.
Nidoran.
Nidoran.
Female specifically.
Oh.
Yep. Males are purple, pink.
Ooh. You sound so confident. Do you know a lot about
Oh, I'm not.
surprisingly?
I just saw the color and thought of a Pokemon. First thing came to mind. I don't know
That's
anything
kinda
about
mad
eggs.
for you.
I can barely even look at them. I'll be completely frank.
You know what? It's a neither-hand female until further notice.
Okay.
Maybe that'll even help you face it a little bit, you know? Kind of believing
Yeah.
what it'll be.
They don't look like eggs at all. Just
Yeah.
picture that.
They are still kinda round. But not eggs.
Please don't say that.
Round?
They're pointy. They're pointy, Olive.
What?
As you
But
guys
the
eventually,
female is very round. It has only one.
They're pointy.
as at this point, you guys like catch up with the the others who are walking a little bit slower, kind of catch up at this point.
Yeah.
You were saying round and pointy. Look at this.
Oh, what's that?
It is unconscious.
Olive,
I think I saw it. Yeah, I saw it in the back.
Olive,
I just had the image.
I would like
Sorry.
you to.
I just had the image.
Hmm?
I just had the image of him just plopping on the ground, like, "Hey, check this out."
Pump.
Dead fish.
I would like
man.
you to roll me a d20, because since you've been in the area, you might know about this Pokemon.
Okay.
Could I also roll since it's from my home region? Or should I just say I know it?
You can roll, but you're gonna have a little bit of a minus because it's not exactly like your Pokemon. But you can roll.
9.
9.
Plus anything?
Nah, not plus anything. Actually, plus your mind.
Okay.
Plus your mind. So your mind would be a plus 2.
Yeah. 11.
Okay.
So I got 18.
So an 18. Okay, so an 18, you have a 4 for your mind. It would have been like about a minus 2. So dirty 20.
Yeah.
Dang.
Olive, you don't really know offhand. You do know that you've heard of this Pokemon being around the area, so you're not sure.
Ooh.
But Robin, you've heard of like region variant Pokemon, and this is a region variant of Phalanx. This is a Pokemon called Fallen, where unlike its Galar variant, where its home region is from, this Pokemon is a single unit of a Pokemon. It only has itself to operate. Unlike its fighting side, it is a bug psychic Pokemon.
It's our child. No kidding.
This is a bug psychic Pokemon called Fallen.
Well, doesn't look like a bug. I'm fine. Very cool.
It's because I always thought that these were bug Pokemon. So
They do kind of look like a bug
I get
Pokemon,
that.
and then
Yeah.
when they're together,
they look like a centipede.
Yeah.
You mean they're not?
They're not. They're
No.
They're
fighting.
usually, yeah, just pure fighting.
Huh.
Little warrior guys or something.
Yeah.
I know that people love Phalanx, and I've gone on the record saying I don't like Phalanx. Phalanx is one of my most hated Pokemon because I don't like Pokemon that are
Oh.
multiple.
No, look, I'm sorry. I'm also on the side that I don't really like.
Yeah, like we've gone on the record
Oh,
saying we didn't like it, but I do like singular, like looking at it as a singular Pokemon.
Yeah,
so
this is okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this.
Okay.
So I figured that it'd be fun with this, but I also figured that I might piss off some people because I know that a lot of people like Phalanx.
I am fine with this. It's a creative use of the Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
If
And-
the party
Not all
wasn't full, I'd have
bug.
this.
What's up?
If the party wasn't full, I'd have this.
I mean, you could always catch it.
Stopping you.
Yeah, but that's kind of rude. It's unconscious right now. I want to make sure it's okay first.
Very fair.
Yeah, but dude, there's nothing stopping you from catching it after.
Yep.
In fact, you have incentive to now.
I
'Cause
have a lot of
they-
incentive to catch this thing. It is adorable.
And
As
it's
Love tiny
psychic
armor
type.
guys.
Little
As-
does he know he's calling a bug Pokemon adorable.
oh, he knows that. He knows at this point.
Oh my
He's
god.
very aware.
He's
Yeah,
very
it's kinda
aware.
like how-
Like a bug.
It doesn't look like a bug. Plus, it is also psychic. So it kind of, I feel like, cancels out a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's kind of
'cause,
like how Bryce with his egg thing. It's like, oh, all
Mhm.
Pokemon used to be eggs. Well, they don't look like eggs right now,
Yep.
so except for
Effectively,
that
yeah.
one. I'm gonna stay away from that one
So,
and that one
I'm
and that
gonna
one.
I'm gonna ask, are you guys gonna try and like stay like in the daycare for the night?
I am fine with that, just to make sure the Followings is okay.
Okay. So I
Yeah,
want to
they
ask.
probably have like something to help with injured Pokemon.
Oh yeah, definitely. I wanted to ask you guys. You guys talked about wanting to spend some time training. Do you want to take some time before you go into the forest to train your Pokemon at all? And if so,
Yes.
how many days would you like to do that?
I'm sorry, what's wrong? What's happening now?
Basically what's going on is you guys are going to be going to the daycare. You're going to be kind of like taking the time to do a little bit of a rest. And you guys have been talking a little bit about wanting to train your Pokemon up a little bit. So I was asking, do you want to take some time to either train your Pokemon or have like some free time where you don't travel and instead kind of have like a little bit of a time skip training Pokemon, possibly even do like the stuff in the background for that, do like a little bit of RP and stuff in the background off stream for that, and then kind of like moving on with your adventure afterwards, because I know you guys have been like talking about that, and I want to give you guys the opportunity to kind of get your chance to have some training time.
That doesn't sound too bad, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We can do
I
that.
get that. Having a bit of training is good for us.
So I wanted to ask, how many days would you like to kind of like wait before going forward?
How many training instances would we have?
I would say you would have
That's
a
my big
day and a
question.
night. So you have two training instances, but for different Pokemon. Because like one Pokemon per day, but two instances per day.
Mhm.
So like you have like you can. So basically, you have two different Pokemon per day. Is what I'm trying to say. One in the morning,
Okay.
one in the night.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, one per instance.
One per instance, and two in total per day.
2 in total per day.
I'll let you guys like kind of like talk about it, but effectively how we'll handle this is you guys will do like the Pokemon stuff. You can even, if you want, forego that and just look around in the area, possibly catch some of the Pokemon you've seen in the area, maybe try and hunt down some Pokemon if you really want to, instead of doing some training or anything. This trainer will still be around for a little bit. Like, so if any of you want to take his quest, obviously you can. Um, so like if you guys want to take his catching quest, you definitely can. Um, I'm not gonna be, by the way, I'm not gonna end off the session just yet. I just want to like get like an idea of it done with. So,
Of course.
because I'm basically gonna like at this point we can pretty much end the end of the session will basically go towards when you start to enter the forest. So like if you want, you can still vamp. I don't care. Like I've got time. It's honestly like whether you guys are fine with going further, but effectively, how many days do you want to spend some time training or getting to know Pokemon and possibly putting in a little bit more work with them?
So, how many days are we comfortable with spending here? Asking the party.
Well, Star is waiting for us, so we can't spend too long.
That will actually be something that you guys will get a message on. Eventually, like, he'll ask where you guys are. You will say that you're at the daycare, and so we can go ahead and get that out of the way right now.
Sure.
If you guys want. Star will eventually come on over. You'll find out that he was like kind of like at the like near the forest like edge. And he'll hear about like how you guys want to do some training. So at that, he'll go, well, if you guys want, you guys do a bit of training out here. I'll go ahead and make a head start in the town. I got some buddies that I need to go and meet over there anyway, and then I can just wait for you like in Azalea Town if you want.
Yeah, sure, that can work out.
If you want, even just to make sure I can take the kid with me. I know my way around the forest. And if it's just the two of us, I can be able to get us to the town quicker than we normally would have.
Henry, you fine with that?
Yeah, actually. I know that you guys want to like do some like if you guys are gonna do some training and everything, like it'd probably be better that I don't, get in the way. I know that I won't get in the way, but I think yeah, I'd be down with going with him. He's your friend after all, right, guys?
Yeah.
I just met him. Hi, by the way, I'm
Best
Olive.
friend. Oh, hi, Olive. My name's Star.
Nice to meet you, Star.
It's
Heard
nice
good
to-
things about you.
I've heard nothing about you, but I think you're a really swell person if you're traveling with them.
Thank you.
Well, I'm glad you two have met now.
Henry, question.
Yeah?
Didn't I say that I was gonna help you train?
Yeah,
I'm
but...
a better trainer.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, I saw the battle. It seems like you got some stuff that you have to work out with your Pokemon. And, like... Yeah, I'm down to learn from you. But I wouldn't want to get in the way of that. And this way, like, I can be able to get to the town a little bit quicker, and I kind of, like, want to, like, see if I can go and, like, kind of, like, scope out the gym. See what they're about, and maybe even be able to help you.
Bryce will relent, giving him a nod. Like, as if, like, that was the correct answer to give.
That was the correct answer. Help me cheat at this gym next. Cool.
No, it's like, very wise idea you had there. All right.
A little smile.
Oh. But you and I are definitely having a training session whenever we meet up again. All right.
Yeah, definitely. You
I
never
wanna
know.
see-
I might have another Pokemon on my team by then.
Yeah.
Then Sandy and I can be able to do a battle with you.
I still haven't met Sandy.
You met Sandro.
They were out cold.
They got revived.
And off screen, I met them.
Off screen, you met them for like a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, he will effectively go with Star. So if you guys want to take some time, like Star is gonna basically be like, take as long as you really need. I'm in no rush to head off further from there. I just kind of need to get away from points, so like tilts his head over towards Goldenrod. I'll be fine otherwise.
Understandable. Yeah, wish you luck, man.
Yeah. I'll reach out a hand.
Robin will accept the hand.
He reaches out one to everyone, so obviously like shakes everyone's hand.
Yeah.
He has 4 hands.
Yeah,
4 hands.
clearly
Yep. I've become a
I have known you
Machamp.
for years. I'm kidding.
Secretly, I'm a champ all along.
All along.
Very nice to meet you, ma'am. Tilts hat. No.
Lady,
Milady.
it works.
Bless your face. No. And by the end of the night, he and Henry would go across over to Azalea Town. So, with that being part out of the way, because obviously if you guys want to have interactions with them outside of that, I'm fine with it. I'm just trying to like get an idea for you so that way you guys have something.
Yeah.
Amongst the party, how many days would you all be comfortable spending in like the general area and kind of just like training your Pokemon and getting yourselves more up to gear with whatever you really feel is your level?
I would be fine with 2 days.
Yeah,
I can't do
same.
more.
Yeah, I'll say
Same.
like 2 or 3 around. Yeah.
Okay.
Like we got stuff to do in like a week, like in like a town, several towns away.
Oh yeah, I know nothing of that. What's happening?
This is the perfect time to get all of up to speed on stuff.
Eh,
Okay, yeah, let's catch all of up to speed.
Yeah.
We should have done it earlier.
But yeah, we can
But
go
I have to
over.
imagine
we can go over
I'll let them
general
match mix
we can go over general training of each one, but because this is going to be a training time where you have like a big amount of downtime, each training session will basically just be a full like it won't be like counted as like a you have to have so and so amount of training because you're basically putting in a full day into two different Pokemon. So like a full training session in one, a full training session into another. You'll basically be getting little level ups for all of them, and we'll be going into that after session about what that will entail. But this will be able to help boost up Pokemon. You guys can be able to like choose that, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if you guys want to do have like talk stuff, you can. But I will say at one point,
Yes, I was gonna talk about that.
yeah, since this is a big the small elephant in the room, Fallen would eventually wake up at like the later on in the day, like as like the sun is kind of setting for today, as you all are kind of like just generally talking to each other, even talking to maybe some of the workers. Even you could also be, if you wanted to talk to Zane or talk to Dan, you could be able to. Yep. Hello, muscle friend. Hello, muscle friend. You could be able to talk to them and get to know them a little bit. Fallen would eventually wake up and go over to the lot of you and kind of just look up at all of you, just like Fallen,
Hey man,
Fall.
you good?
Kind of like gives like a little nod of its head, its shields like its little shield arms like jingling a little bit.
Great. And thank you for protecting Hattie.
It seems to just like pause for a second. Looks down at the ground, kind of like crudely draws like a little line, and then like kind of like throws itself against that line and then point at you, and then a nod. Fallen.
Okay, so me, the player, doesn't understand that. Can I roll something to understand it, please?
You can definitely roll to understand. You also have two spirit trainers with you as well, so they can be
Yeah,
able
I
to.
was like, I'll help.
Yeah, both of you can be able
Sure.
to. Both of you should be able to help as well if you want to.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Friendship.
empathy to understand this.
Empathy.
Empathy.
Oh god, leg.
Ooh, a little bit of lag.
Well,
So
12.
I got
Okay, so a 12, a
13 plus 4, that's 17.
and then another 13.
I got a dirty 20.
There you go. Yeah. So
Ooh.
like with like two basically two beginner level like translators for Pokemon effectively alongside yourself like a psychic, you're able to get a pretty good idea that like by working together and kind of like figuring it out that it seems to be saying thank you like same to you for when you stopped it from careening into like careening off the side, because back then when you like caught it, it could have gotten hurt badly from that.
Ah, yeah, about that. Yeah, don't worry, man.
Fallen.
Okay.
Seems to look at all of you.
And we look at it.
I look at it, and it looks at me.
Looks at me.
Yeah, you got the joke.
It seems to look at all of you, and again, with like two spirits and a psychic, you guys get the feeling like it kind of is interested in all of you, and it seems to like point at your Pokeballs. Any of you. Fallen seems to want to join you guys.
Oh,
Oh,
our new friend.
It's just a
Then
matter
I'm
of if
done.
you want this new friend.
Yeah, I'm down. Anyone else want it? Just
you bonded with it.
okay. Yeah, I'm
You-
bonded with it. Too.
You have.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
ha- Wait, wasn't? Didn't? Yeah. Okay, never mind.
Hmm?
Yeah. No. Ro- Robin can have it.
Okay then.
I mean, the Fallen protected Robin's hattie for, so there's there
Mm.
is bond.
It was
Okay.
an equal exchange of protect.
Yeah.
Give it a cool ball.
Ooh.
I really, I respect the little guy, but I think he's like the decision's already been made.
Let me go ahead and give you Fallen sheet.
I will accept this fallen soldier.
Fallen.
Its name Falling, Fallen, by the way, is because of falling in line.
Oh,
Yeah, like
Ah.
falling in line. Like, so even though it's not marching with any others, it's still falling in line with those it's supposed to march with.
yeah, it's looking for its new band.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the whole point to it.
much.
And so this Pokemon is a Bug Psychic. The Bug Psychic Fallen has 50 HP, 5 attack, 4 special attack, 3 speed, 4 defense, 4 special defense, and 7 individuality.
Ooh.
It has the ability of Battle Armor. This Pokemon is unable to crit. However, Nat 20s boosted stats by 1 stage each time. All stats.
Ooh.
Oh.
Is this during
that
battle?
Cool.
This is during battle. So during battle, it cannot be able to crit. However, all Nat 20s will instead boost its stats up. So even though it has low stats now, any Nat 20 it gets, or any time it gets basically gets a crit, it will have that ability too. So it says Nat 20, but basically it's unable to crit. So if you got, like, for instance, Focus Energy on it, and its next attack would have crit, effectively it would still have that ability. It has a move called Bug Smash, which is actually taken from Rock Smash, and it has Rage Powder. Rage Powder is a reaction move that forces an attack to target that Pokemon instead. This Pokemon cannot have moved, though, for this move to be used. And Roleplay. Copy the target enemy's ability. So if you don't like Battle Armor, it instead can learn and take a different ability from an opponent.
Yeah, falling in line, as you'd say.
Mm-hmm. Now,
Oh, man,
this
like
Pokemon
the-
would
the-
go
the
into the
water
PC. Oh, you're going to put in your Great Ball?
Yes.
Yeah, he
it's
said
so
he was gonna give him a cool ball.
Nice,
good. It's
nice.
a cool ball
Oh,
because
man.
it deserves it.
Now,
Oh
because
man, the water Pokemon we're fighting has water absorb. Like water attacks are gonna like just do nothing to it.
we'll
Sure
put this
would suck if
Pokeball...
I just absorbed its water attacks.
Basically, like, we'll put it over here for now. Even though you, like, one of your Pokemon will go into the PC. As a reminder, map, if you put map into the PC, map will, that will void your contract, just as a reminder. So when playing around with your teams, remember that. But yeah, obviously when you have 5 Pokemon, that's when it becomes like the play of like, okay, so what Pokemon do I want to have out? How long am I going to have them out? Obviously, but there's also going to be times like this where you'll have a significant downtime. What's up?
I know exactly what to do with a fallen right now.
Okay.
Yes. Hand a fallen over to the daycare.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay, okay. I see, I see.
Okay, so it's going to be
What
taken
happened?
care of by the daycare.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh.
Then I will.
And then technically, doesn't that mean that we can still hang out with Fallen while we're here?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
You
will
may own
leave
the
it over
baby, but I
here.
can still hang out with the baby.
I will leave it over here for now, over in your area. But I will make a daycare center for the PC.
Nice.
So that way, like, you guys can be able to see what Pokemon are in the daycare and we don't lose track of them.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah. So that way we'll be able to remember, like, who has what Pokemon and everything. So I'll probably, like, just... Or maybe I'll rename the Pokeball when it's in the, when it's in the PC box. Basically, daycare on it. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out, basically, just so that way we don't lose track. But if you do want to have Pokemon in the daycare, kind of being taken care of in the daycare, that is also an option for you guys. So if you ever feel like there's a Pokemon in your team that you're not sure if you'd be able to be able to care for it at the current time, you can always be able to have it be cared for there. It might get stats up, it might not. It depends basically how long you guys leave it for. So, like, obviously, if it's, like, a few session days, not going to be that much. But if it's, like, a long time, like, you spent, like, maybe a week or two away from here, you could be able to have your Pokemon possibly grow a level or so, you know?
Oh, there's Rocky Pokeball.
Yeah. Oh, wait, are you leaving Rocky here?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep Rocky in your area, and then I'll keep track of it at the end of the session. Basically basically when we we'll put your Pokemon into the PC, and we'll name the Pokeball daycare, like daycare Rocky's Pokeball. Just to remember that your Pokemon are in the daycare at the moment.
Yeah.
So definitely, yeah, like we can be able to do that. Obviously, if you guys want to have interactions with characters, like I said, we can be able to do that off screen. But effectively, 2 days later, you all will have been done with your training. Whatever Pokemon you've decided to leave at the daycare will be left there. They don't feel bad about it. The Pokemon understand that, like, they understand they're not being abandoned or anything. You say your goodbyes, and the Pokemon seem to just be having an easy time at the daycare, and all of you will enter in to the Ilex Forest. And as you enter into this forest, you notice that a light misting is falling down. And as you go further and further into the forest, you notice that Professor Foxtail is no longer by your side.
Weird chap. Okay.
Professor Foxtail
Nigel,
Professor Foxtail was a little bit behind you guys, so you may think that he's just falling in, like he'll get in there eventually, but he doesn't. And when you turn back around to the gate that led to the forest, you just see more trees. As the sky above you, it's like it's almost noon, but it was day when you walked in. Something's odd, something's weird, as you all hear a soft voice come from around you. Celebi. And that is where we'll end our session.
Celebi. God dang.
Celebi.
And that's where we'll end our session as we go into the first dungeon of the game, the Ilex Forest.
Wow.
Nice.
I have been preparing some I have been preparing
So you're
something something specific, and I will let you all know that this is something that is, I want to let you guys know this like ahead of time. This is a special event that will, this is like kind of like an event kind of dungeon that will happen for a limited time, where you'll be able to find Pokemon that you might not normally be able to find. I recommend to you that if you want these Pokemon, you might want to try and catch them, because they might not show up again.
Yeah.
There are going to be various kinds. There's going to be stuff that maybe you want for your teams. There's maybe stuff that you don't really care for your teams, but maybe you want your character to maybe have. You never know. There's some stuff going on with this dungeon, and I'm really excited to go into our first little dungeon. As with most of this, it's not gonna have like this big map or anything, but it's more gonna be like just like before, kind of like theater of the mind. But I still hope you are able to. Everyone's gonna be able to enjoy it.
Yeah.
When there's something weird in your Ilex forest, guess what it is? Celebi. But yeah, we went for a much longer time than usual. I hope everyone had fun. I hope everyone enjoyed themselves. I know that I did. Especially after that initial frustration that I had before this game, just because I was in a mad dash to set stuff up.
You should give yourself a pat on the back.
This was
a double 20.
I got a double 20. Yelled into the mic, probably broke some ears. No, here's the thing, Bryce. Here's the thing, Ryan. I had said it as well. So you didn't hear me, but I was like, it's going to get a nat 20 right here.
Yeah. I heard it, and I was like, oh.
Phantom heard me. I was like,
I choose to blame myself.
Well, here's the thing. I wanted it to happen because I knew what I was going to have. I knew what I was going to have Fallen do. I knew Fallen was going to go and take the hit and I kind of wanted Kome to realize that he held a bug Pokemon.
It went fine.
I also realized after the fact
it here for a bit.
that you gave away that bug Pokemon immediately.